Hello, what's up guys? FoxWolf here, and today I'm taking you viewers to a tutorial of how to do Hunger Games simulations on Brant Steel. And guys, there is multiple other games out there that you might play, but yeah, again, they might not be as entertaining. But technically, when you look at this, it's not as hard as you expect. Now, there's a lot of interesting options in life where you viewers can take you guys to a road and such and might think this is easy. It might be tricky at first, but once you get used to it and be patient, it will be a little bit easier. So let me show you viewers what I mean. Now, first of all, when you click on these images, this is what you get to see. Now, guys, proceed is the word. You start the game. See? And guess, wow, the first tribute died easily. Dang. Well, anyway. But still, this right here is adjust size. Now, if you want to play more than 24 tributes, you can play 36 tributes, and it's set to 24. If you want to play 36, okay, that's a lot of... Well, I don't know what to say about... Interesting. Very interesting. But if you want to do 48, which is this, because just to let you viewers know, that just to let you viewers know, in 24 tributes, you only have 2 people in 1 tribute in district. If you do 36, you have 3 people in 1 district, as you just saw before. And if you get 48 tributes, you'll have 4 people in each district. Yeah. This is surprising. But yeah. So mostly that's what we get. The edit thing, we'll get to that in just a moment. Now guys, disclaimer thing doesn't do much. Help, report bug is nothing much. And loading in history and other save things, like I tried to do this for the last couple months, and every time I leave this site for a day, all my information's gone. It's maybe I'm just using the wrong site, but even though I'm using Chrome, so who knows. Now, guys, to modify the events and options are 2 different things. Now, options is a simple thing. Now, the death rate is a simple thing where if you want to do a low death rate, you can actually do a low death rate. For instance, it might take over 10 or 14 days for all tributes to die with 1 person standing victorious. If you want to do a medium death rate, it might take like maybe 10 days. If you do a high death rate, it might take you, well, maybe a week. And probably, depending on if you also have the cornucopia feast and the arena events enabled, it might take a little bit longer, or 7 days. And if you do a very high death rate, it still might take 7 days to 5 or so days. It makes the games last quicker and sometimes last longer. So it depends on what death rate you want to do. It depends on if you want to do a fast gameplay or a short gameplay. That's up to you. And that's the same thing. If you guys want to decrease the cornucopia, which is on average of the number of players who run away from the cornucopia and decide not to go to the feast, which is actually somewhat interesting. If you want to do it normal, you can just do it normal. As for the arena events, well, this is a different thing. Now, it's not different than the cornucopia thing where, well, yeah, you have an average number of players. Like I said before, you cannot do it. You can, you can't. Guys, by default, these can be enabled, but you can disable them. So arena event is those events that you viewers get to see, and I'm going to show you some of the events that are on the modify events in just a second. So if you guys want to click disable, well, sometimes it'll take you back to the top page like that all the time. So get used to that. Just click on disable and you won't have a re-event. But if you want to enable it, you can just click it again and just set it to enable. As for this, custom text to your simulation, it's nothing much other than, oh, if you want to title this other than The Reaping, which is the cornucopia in the game, the bloodbath, you can just type something else in, and but at the same time you can put in your own text, and you can also put in your own titles if it's a day or night or how many. That's the status of everything, but yet again, it does take a long time. So even if you want to reset text to default, go ahead, but yet again, there's nothing much to say. And as for export your cast, well, this is what you get. It's nothing much really, other than if you just click on that, it'll give you you'll download something on your site, as I just did. But yet again, there's no point to it. And as for this, guys, this is the most interesting thing about modifying the events. Now, guys, this right here is the bloodbath, where you get to put things where you like to type your own information in. This right here is the bloodbath, where you put stuff in. 28 is the number of total added things right here. You see each number, you put these numbers in. These aren't kill tribute things. These are just normal tribute things. But this right here, the word fatal, these right here are the ones that are the death ones. So for instance, guys, there's a lot of things right here, like player 1 sets up an explosion, sets off his, her, one podium, which is actually the term word for if this is a player. So just to let you viewers know, if you type in a player in the game for editing and it says player 1, it's going to show up as if it's a male or female player, because we'll never know. And we'll get to that sooner enough. If you guys want to remove these things, you can remove these one player tribute things and keep the player 2 tributes. But if you do actually delete all the player 1 tributes, which are just players that die from their own stupidity of circumstances of suicide and other stuff, if you want to delete all these player 1 things, the game won't allow you to do that, because it would allow you to only keep one of these things added to the event. So just keep that in mind. If you want to add new things, that's okay. Like reset, clear all. Reset to default is mostly just resetting the stuff you did. But if you want to add a new thing, like if you want to add a new thing, let me show you. So you click add. Now, fatal day event, I just click here. If you want to do a number of tributes, like right here. So mostly, guys, you can do 6 tributes. It's like, well, you have a 3v3 thing, this or that. It's really simple. And this is a different thing, where if making an event, make sure that the player has an added player number where the player's name goes. So it doesn't matter what player it is. For example, like said here, if you spear player 2 in his, her abdomen, that's an example where you say, oh, player 1, where tribute 1 is killer, and this one killed. Just keep this in mind, guys, if you know what I mean, because these are a lot of letters where you do have to type in a lot of things, and it's not hard, and you can also have to add the text on what you want to do. If it might be confusing at first. It might be. It's the same thing if player 1 poisons player 2's drink, but player 1 mistakes it for his or hers own. So just keep that in mind, and drinks it and dies. It's a really complicated thing, and I don't know how to explain to you viewers, but yeah, it's a really confusing thing. It just takes time, and sometimes I do it, but at the end of the day, sometimes my game restarts and all my saved information's gone, and the history and information, guys, of history is pretty different, where if you do have a history thing, now guys, let me show you viewers. Let's just say that this is what I create. I created this, which I didn't. But if you want to save it, you save it. Disclaimer, private this or that, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, save simulation will be cleared 3 months after the view is won for your year after last year. Yep. That's good. I'll just save. You want to save. Save. Successfully save that the code is this. So guys, if you don't remember what the code is, you'll always remember it. So let me just copy this just to point this out. Click on copy for CTRL plus C. Always remember that. CTRL plus V is where you paste it or print it. And also this right here takes you back to where you were playing the game, this or that, return, and you do that. Now let's just say that you viewers don't know that you didn't save it. So if you actually want to keep this thing for longer, you can just keep longer and it'll be done. If you want to delete it, you can just delete it. But let me say this. If you guys lost your information or maybe you forgot, you can just click on this, CTLRV, you press the letters that you got in the code, you submit it, it'll take you to the one where I just saved a minute ago. So, and also for save statistics, well, yeah, again, can't say much about it, but yeah. But mostly, guys, the real reason why I'm here is this. Edit. So, guys, the edits are really different than other stuff, and it's going to be interesting. So, guys, the competition of whether or not you viewers might know, you actually erase this. You can type in your own information. I forget a lot. Brand Steel on logo URL is this image right here, and sometimes custom where you press standard, it'll give you this image if you want to play it. If you want to, it will give you just this image, so nothing much there. If it wants to give you this image for access, it'll give you this image, so good. And if you want to do your own image and do your own to paste here, well, that's up to you, but let's get to that later. Now, guys, nickname and name are pretty different from their own standard. Now, just to let you viewers know, it's a really different thing where you have each name that's the same. And also, guys, if you decide to, let's just say that you erased out the entire thing, like if you press reset, it will erase all this information that you're seeing here, and you had to create new information, new images, and this. Also, make all eliminated images black and white is what BW is. And of course, that's what it says in the bottom here. Even though it does say certain browsers like Chrome and Firefox should work, but others won't. Even though I am on Nord Private, yet again, it kind of does work a little bit. I used to be on this site here, Microsoft Edge, and it kind of does work a little bit, but mostly some of the information gets disappeared quickly. So, guys, you people can put in your own nicknames here, whatever it is and such is. But if you don't want to do that, just press this right here. Make nicknames is the same. Boom. They're back. And sometimes, guys, you can just put in your own stuff, such as put in your own name, like Peter. Or you can actually put Katniss the cat, which that was just a fun reference I did a couple of days ago. So yeah. So to be honest, guys, this is Peter's real name that I typed in. This right here is the nickname. So for instance, let's just say that I got rid of this and I just say that her nickname is the cat, which is weird. So you come down here. Oh yeah, and these are the gender, which is actually, if you guys have a gender, you'll know if it's male or female. Always remember that. And by the way, guys, if you accidentally have a box that's blank, like for instance, let's just say that you have a box that's blank like that, you'll submit, it'll give you a warning to give you that something is up, that you forgot something. So, and if you forgot a nickname, you click submit, it's going to give you that. If you click this, if you forgot to, you press question mark and you actually go submit, it's going to say you forgot to choose a player's gender. So just remember, you might get upset at first. I've gotten upset a lot when I put these things up, and the images are no different. But first of all, this right here is different. So Peter is his real name, and Katniss is, well, it's just her first name. So let's just say you proceed, you play the game. Just remember, Katniss the cat is her nickname. See? So her nickname shows in the game but it doesn't show her real name, Katniss. So all these players you're looking at are their nicknames because you just made their nicknames. It's like in the game, it's just their real names are their nicknames. But if you want to play their nicknames, it will show their nicknames. But in the front page, it will just show what their real names are. But if you actually play the game, well, it'll just show their nicknames. And if your player tribute dies, which I'm gonna show you viewers that right now, just to get through that now. Let's just see if anyone. Nope. See, guys, just to let you viewers know, see the images? The images are black and white. So that's another reason why I'm showing you viewers this, but I'm just waiting. You're alive. Oh, you're still alive. Oh, man. I'm just trying to. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm just gonna pass through this entire game. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Oh, my gosh. They're still alive. Are you kidding me? Oh, arena event. You see, guys, if I should have disabled the arena event, this wouldn't have happened. You survive. Oh, you died. Good. So so it still shows the cat on the name as her nickname. So all the players that died. Interesting. But yeah, mostly in competition, and yes, these are how many tributes are left in the game. Just keep that in mind. So, just pretty much, it's like I said before, guys. You guys can do whatever if you want to modify out these things and other type of things. It's up to you. If you want to make the death rate high or low, you can do that. So, it's pretty. Dang, I'm surprised that Peter's surviving. And just to let you viewers know, I'm a little bit. Guys, now I'm looking at it, I'm a little bit shocked that Peter. Oh, yeah, it's right. Peter is his real name, and this is his nickname. Forgot. Oh, boy. Yeah, we get these type of stupid things a lot as well. So, rest in peace, Peter. Sucks to be you. Oh, boy. I'm just. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to get to the end of here. I just. All right. Congratulations. District 3 winner. Good. So, guys, what you see here is pretty obvious. Now, guys, when the game is over, the placements, the winners, it will show Peter's real name on screen, while around here, it's just, you can see their nickname. Same thing with Katniss. Katniss will have her real name here, but around here, we'll have their nicknames. You viewers can do that if you want to, and, of course, the summary thing doesn't matter. The kill thing doesn't matter, and that's funny. I wonder if they actually show their names of. I'm sure they just show their real names, but yet again. So yeah, you can just do that, and that's it. But here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Now, first of all, I'll just set nicknames as it is. Yeah. See. Okay. Well, first of all, I did not. That is not his real name, so. I don't have to do that. Yeah, if you set their nicknames as it is, it will just change back to their name. So it will just, like I said before, guys, I don't know if I showed you viewers this, but if you have their name, all names that you typed in, but you don't want to retype them again, don't worry. You can just type all their real names in and then click on make nicknames as the same, and it'll just print their nicknames as what their names are. And like I said before, guys, X images, if you click on X images, it'll be different because you'll just have this. You'll have players that died, but it won't show their names in black and white. It will show X's. So it's pretty different. Now, just to let you viewers know, guys, can you actually print out the images like in black and white? Like, for instance, if you guys... Now, guys, in black and white images, you don't have to do that. But do you think it's okay that you can start reprinting another image of the same character, only this time in their death animations or something like that? Their death photos? You can do that, and I'm about to show you, viewers, how to do this. But yet again, guys, you guys don't have to do this. You can just click in black and white and do the same images. It just makes time quicker. Just easy. Just put in what your images are, and that's it. It just makes time go by faster for you. Like I said before, I just showed you viewers these images. Now, the avatar for custom displays are at 90x90 pixels, and the logo displays, well, a little bit different. Make sure your images end in an extinction like JPG, GIF, or PNG. Now, when you viewers look at this might confuse you a lot, and I don't blame you when it says images N, because when I try to look at this, I couldn't understand what it meant when it said that. Well, let me show you viewers something. So, guys, this is what I did. So I just clicked in. So, guys, let's just say that I'm doing a superhero thing right now, like Marvel characters today, and which I'm thinking about doing that in the future. So let's just say I clicked on Supergirl, pick whatever. You click on images, and you just find what image you want. Now, I will say some of these images might not take you to the image where you want your own. Let me show you something. Like if you click on this, like that might be a good image, or you'll click on this one, which is pretty awesome, and it might depend. And look right here, 38, 40, 24, 0, 0. So this is a really big image. It's not going to fit the box screen. And if you decide to copy it on Brand Steel, it might shrink up the image. So let me show you. So sometimes these sites right here might not take you there, which it did, so thank gosh. And guys, you might not see my mouse cover, so because let's just say that there's some stuff I don't want you viewers to see on my computer, that there's actually a box on top where it will show you viewers the images and what you will see. And if you actually see the letter JPG at the end, then you just click on it and you'll just press CTRL plus C, come down, and you'll press it right here and erase that. If you want to click this, or wait a minute, I don't think I did it. Let me just do this. If you click the right button, for instance, and it'll show copy, CTRL-C, plus, you'll click on that, come down here, click on this, forget about those images. If it shows paste with CTRL plus V, which you can also do that to your keyboard, it will show the image. Just remember, guys, if you see the last letters being .jpg, that will be the image that has to end. And if you have a bunch of other letters, like guys, let's just say that the image that you picked had a bunch of these random other things right here, and you decide to print this, it's not going to show the image. It's not. It has to end with that. Just remember. And guys, PNG are completely different images, which I'm not going to get into it because it might take a while. But guys, let's just say that I want to find a GIF. Now, guys, GIF photos, images are different. And yet again, give me a second here. Let me see. See? So guys, this right here is a GIF image, and you can tell by that because this image is moving. So if you guys want to do an image on the game in Brand Steel, you'll copy it, do the same thing. If you decide to erase some of the stuff that's on the site, then, well, I don't know how to explain it. Just click on that, or I'll just put it here for it. Erase that, press paste, and that's it. You got your other image here. And to be honest, like I said before, I will do another video, but yeah, that's how you do the images. I will do another video where I'll try to cover up some of the stuff later, but not yet. But yeah, mostly this is how you get your images. You just get them right here, and you'll just have the images. And sometimes it's hard to squeeze in the entire image depending on how big it is. But yeah, it does take a while, but mostly it's nothing much. As for these things, well, these are just different tribute picture photos and other things from other, well, I can't explain it. With a lot of other things, there's other game things here, characters you can choose, but yet again, I wouldn't get into them as much. It's nothing much. And change the show, which is mostly which is just nothing much of. There's nothing much to it. There's also other, well, a lot of other interesting character and other games on Brand Steel, but yet again, I wouldn't really get into as much because at the end of the day, this is just a Hunger Games thing. So yeah, but mostly at the end of the day, it is what it is, and that's what you get. So yeah, guys, I will do another video where I'll show you viewers the view site information and such, because mostly I do have to cover up some stuff, but all in all, I'll do another video of this just to show you viewers more about the images and extensions in another video. So I hope you viewers understand how to use this, and I appreciate for helping you viewers out. So with that being said, FoxWolf out.